tomorrow, the 7th. Where we at? I got my time tomorrow. Anyway, it marks one of the significant days that we remember. You know, you're going to remember the 7th. You're going to remember 9/11. And so I wanted to make sure that we paid attention to that. Well, speaking of honoring and paying attention, it is being reported that Bob Dole, World War II hero and former Republican presidential nominee, died at the age of 98. Well, you know, 98 is a blessing, you know, and it's a long life. And so I send condolences definitely to his family and loved ones. Flags are, if you're wondering, okay, why are flags being flown half mast? That is why. So tributes are rolling out as usual. And so, yeah, if you're trying to figure out, okay, the flags are half, what's going on? Bob Dole has passed away. So let me see if I can share. Let me see. Hey, y'all. Hey. So let me see if I can share this video clip. Hey, Lakeisha, how are you? Good to see you. All right, here we go. So Bob Dole. Let's see Bob Dole speak a little, just a little.
President Biden writing, "May our nation flies at half U.S. Capitol. The American flag that Bob Dole long served now flies at half staff in his honor."
Half staff.
At every stage of my life, I've been a witness to the greatness of this country.
Senator, presidential candidate, champion for veterans and people with disabilities.
The disability community is not large, but it's important.
From a Kansas farm to fields of combat, Bob Dole carried grave wounds of World War II through decades of public service. Tonight, remembered by presidents of both parties. President Biden writing, "May our nation draw upon his legacy of decency, dignity, good humor, and patriotism for all time." Donald Trump called Dole a true patriot.
Wow.
George W. Bush, "I will always remember Bob's salute to my late dad at the Capitol. And now we Bushes salute Bob."
I remember
From Barack
that.
Obama, "His sharp wit was matched only by his integrity." And Bill Clinton, who defeated Dole for president in 1996, cited Dole's bipartisanship. "I enjoyed our combat and our cooperation even more." A republic with heavy hearts that Dole had passed in his sleep. He was 98.
All right. So there you have it. May he rest in peace. May his family and friends be comforted, but what is the words? The condolences are rolling out. And again, if you're wondering why the flags are half staff, that is why. So on to the next thing. All right, y'all, we should be well versed on this flag, okay? Leave a comment down below real quick, especially you gang, replay gang. You guys can participate as well. Whose country is this? Where is this? I've been reporting, and now we have an update. Let's see. If you said Haiti or was typing or about to type Haiti, yes, this is Haiti. And as I previously reported, there was a gang that kidnapped some missionaries. And we found out maybe about 2 weeks ago, they released 2 people. Well, it's being reported now that 3 missionaries kidnapped in Haiti were released on Sunday night by a violent street gang. So this street gang, they said it was, captured their Christian missionaries, and it's the Ohio-based Christian Aid Ministries. And they were there, doing whatever they do, building stuff and preaching Jesus, I guess. But they ended up being kidnapped. And what was interesting that I reported previously, they did not feel that this was worthy of stopping their mission. They said, you know what? We know that you have our people, but we are going to continue and we're going to send more people. Well, the good news is 3 of the, I want to say 12, but don't quote me on that, but I think it was 12 altogether that was kidnapped. And these were children, families, missionaries, because if you know anything about missionaries, it's sometimes it's a family thing. A lot of times it's a family thing. It's not just the adults in the family that goes and leave their kids behind. It's an absolute family thing. So on Sunday, the Ohio-based Christian Aid Ministries announced that 3 of their people was released. The missionaries were part of a 17. Okay, I got it wrong. They were part of a 17 group who were kidnapped back in October. And I brought that news to you. And so the kidnappers, remember, the kidnappers, remember they demanded a $1 million ransom and for each hostage. So they really wanted $17 million. And I said, you know what? If they came with that $17 million, what in the world? Because no longer are you a nonprofit, as far as I'm concerned, if you're sitting on 17 million. So they released a statement. They said, we're thankful to God that 3 more hostages were released last night. Those who were released are safe and being seen and are in good spirits. As with the previous release, we are not able to provide the names of the people released, the circumstances of the release, or any other details. So this 400 Mawozo gang, one of the most powerful in Haiti, kidnapped the missionaries outside of the Port-au-Prince capital on October 16th. So it's good to know. It's good to know that more people are being released, and they're not going to tell us anymore. They was like, mind your business, they coming home. Old as hell. Yep. Third world country. Yes. Dumbasses. Exactly. Cult thing. Yep. I got 5 on it. Exactly. Hello, soul family. Many blessings to you all. Same to you, Blacks Tropical. I need to call you, girlfriend. I ain't hear your voice in a week. That's not right. So anyway, I'll be giving you a call. We don't negotiate with terror, sir. Send in the Navy SEALs, and we'll see. You know, it seems like they're just kind of piecemealing, because if we do our calculations, it's at least 6 people have been released of 17. So that's not a lot. And it doesn't sound like there's a whole lot of negotiations. So we'll see. I will definitely keep you abreast on what's going on as far as Haiti is concerned. Me personally, I told y'all from the first trip, there's no way on this earth I'm gonna see my good girlfriend, sister Betty Bell. I'm looking at the bells on my table. Sister Betty Bell get kidnapped by these gangs, and then and let this missionary group convince me to take my hind parts there and keep on. Nah, I'm gonna pray for you, but no, Melissa ain't gonna be able to do it. Nope. You pay them more. If you pay them, more will be kidnapped in the future. Put a hole in them. Exactly, Trash Can Waves. I believe, and I agree with you 100%. Absolutely. You can't negotiate with these people. You can't. And then you have the case of copycats. So no, not gonna happen. And you know, I'm glad that these guys have been released. And so let's see who else gets released. Speaking of released, speaking of seeing who's going to be released, who's not, it's traveling season. It has been traveling season, holiday traveling season. And in the midst of it being traveling season, we have this new Omari, I call it the Omarian variant, but we know that's not what it's called. But we have this new variant out, and also the Delta variant and the Zeta, Mutau, and everything else that comes with it. Well, on a serious note, travelers, as I reported a couple of days ago, Biden released new initiatives, mitigation steps that will now take place if you are planning on traveling. So if you're planning on traveling outside of the United States, there are some, outside of the United States also, but then there are some nationwide protocols that are in place. So here's the thing. New travel restrictions took place today for foreign travelers entering the United States due to concerns about their potential to spread the coronavirus variant. The CDC has tightened testing rules for international travels amid rising COVID-19 cases in the United States. The CDC shortened the time frame that foreign travelers must obtain a negative test from 3 days to 1. So what that's saying is, before they used to could 3 days prior, you can have a negative test. Now they're saying 1 day. And that can be kind of problematic, some people are saying, because you can test negative, but then what if someone comes in and then you're positive, whatever. But I'm not an expert. That's neither here nor there. The agency says the changes are intended to prevent the further introduction, transmission, and spread of these viruses. Now, the new restrictions is part of a series of changes by President Biden's administration. Last week, I reported that he wanted to mitigate the threat. And like I said, this is what he was doing to kind of outline more steps for trains, planes, automobiles, and all of that wonderful stuff. Well, since he's even announced that, there's been a reported outbreak on a cruise ship that just landed in New Orleans. 17 passengers. Okay, let me not misquote. New Orleans cruise. They just docked. Cruise ship with COVID positive passengers docked. Yep, I was right. 17 COVID cases, 19 COVID, 19 cases identified on, I don't know what that means. How could you have, anyway, 17 cases, and they are docked. And so, yeah, that's something else that is now a problem. And I'm surprised anyone would, as much as I love cruising, I miss cruising. And to me, it's a germ fest as is. I mean, if you dine with the general public, so to speak, I like to go to the specialty dining because it's more like a restaurant and it's a little bit more controlled versus open air and the food all, whatever. But anyway, when COVID first took off or first came into fruition, so to speak, one of the main stories was a major outbreak on a cruise ship. And so it just baffles me that people took the risk to go on a cruise. And that really is what it is, believe it or not, whatever. So, Black's Tropical Homestead, greetings. Let's see what you guys are saying. I've been calling the Omarian too. I'm sick of it. 6 people at my job that were triple jabbed have caught it these past couple of weeks, and they sick as hell. Well, here's the thing. They never said that you couldn't catch it. It's just like when my kids, I know one set of my kids did not get the chicken pox, Variax, I want to say it was called, but then the younger 2, I think they got it. Somebody got it and some didn't. But anyway, my point is when they got it, you can definitely still get the chicken pox. Same thing with the COVID vaccine. You get the vaccine, you still can catch COVID. So yeah. Hopefully your coworkers feel better and they get well soon. I do wish that. Who the hell willing to risk a cruise right now where they can hold you hostage because of a cold? Listen, because that's what's exactly going to happen. I feel like it's, 2020 all over again. All over again, because this is how it started out before. I miss my buffets now. Listen, the buffets are gone. Gone. Some of them at Vegas, I heard are back, but I don't know. Ruby King, hello, Ruby. Ruby King, greetings. Hello. Hey, Big Mama's Organic Herbal Seasoning. Good to see you. So yeah, my friends, I'm with Trash Can Waves. You risk going on a cruise right now. You risk traveling. It's going to get to the point, sounds like, where they're going to really have you quarantine in different places, especially if you get somewhere and you're all excited, And that was one of the things. We were going to go to Hawaii, but I'm like, Hawaii was really strict. Hawaii was not playing with any of us, okay? Hawaii said, don't even come over here with the foolishness and without stuff. So I was like, okay, Hawaii. Okay. So I'll keep you abreast, as you guys know, about, really what's going on as far as this traveling ban, not ban, because it's not a ban, but these mitigations for travel and everything else like that. But in the meantime, check this out. If you're liking my channel, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell right now. Do it. Right now, do it. Hey, y'all. Welcome to my channel. I am Melissa Berrien of Real Talk with Melissa Berrien, and I'm wearing this cute little hat because this is Livemas Day 6. That's right. I am going live every day for the month of December from the 1st at least to the 25th. I'll see if I'll run out of gas on the 25th, but right now I am having fun. Make sure you check out our previous videos. They all are not the same. They're all not like this. I take us on a field trip to see lights. I drink coffee with my little nephew. I do all kind of stuff. And if you can see by these old nails, I will be doing a live pretty soon where I when I do my nails. I was giving them a break, trying to get my artwork done, but that's neither here nor there. Welcome to my channel. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the like button. And hey, replay gang, y'all already know. Okay. I talk to y'all every live because I talk to you guys because I want you guys to talk back at me. I don't want you to feel left out. Like, oh, I'm catching the replay. She's not going to talk. Psych. If you talk to me, I will answer you on the replay. So leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about these stories so far that I've been covering. All right, my friends. Did she ever drop the link to the other channel? I did, but someone said they couldn't find it. We'll get to that at the end of the stream. I promise you I'll put it down. I'll put it down. Lights, field trips. The light field trips was fun. It was kind of cold that night. I was like, what in the world? I'm not used to I'm about to say Atlanta. I'm not used to Arizona being cold, but it was cold that night. But we're gonna go to another one. It's at the Princess Hotel. We're planning it now. It's a huge, huge thing. Those of you that know, I'm not native to Arizona, so I'm kind of like picking and choosing and figuring out which one has the best celebration. But be looking out. You're going to see my family. We're going to be making peppermint bark. If we can find some darn gingerbread houses, we'll decorate them, but we can't find one. Not one. So anyway, Trash Can Waste, I will be dropping that link. Just hang on tight. Yes, Big Mama says this is not the time to travel. Respectfully, people can make their own decision, you know, right? Big Mama, I just know I'm not. We're only moving by car for now. We're chilling at home. Ain't nobody got time for that. Black's Tropical says exactly. We're moving by car. I went by air so much earlier this year. I'm good. Don't eat no peppermint. Don't eat no peppermint trees, okay? Peppermint bark. So anyway, again, y'all tune in because we have a full lineup and it's a lot of interesting stories. And then I'm going to round the hour out with some entertainment news because some of you found me through entertainment reacting to some of that stuff. We got to talk about Portia, y'all. So anyway, stay tuned. So anyway, I done said so many times. Is it me? No, I didn't mean to put that. I'm going to tell you what I was up doing late last night. Darn you, Google. Leave a comment down below before I put it up on screen. Have you seen the Google Doodle? And please don't tell me I'm the only one that has been playing the Google Doodle. Is that it? Nope, that's not it. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Dang, I don't even know. I'm going to have to look up that article again. But what is that? There we go. Google Doodle. I have been playing with the Google Doodle all night. It was addicting. So this is the new Google Doodle. It says, why celebrate pizza? Google Doodle shares the cultural heritage of pizza around the world. And so this is the Doodle. Let me see if it goes to it. Of course, it's not going to go to it. But basically, it's a game. So go to Google. Let's see if we can go to Google right now. Google. My hand is over. And there we go. Let me see if it's still sharing with you guys. Yep. Okay. So this was what I was occupied with last night. And so it's showing me. And then you cut. And then I have to make 6 slices with this basil. And so that's pretty easy. This is an easy one. And then you do that. All right, that was perfect. I end up not being perfect. Pepperoni, I got to make 9 slices. Y'all, this is so addicting. So with this, I got to make 3 slices with just mushroom only. And then I got to make 3 slices with just broccoli. This is my last one we're going to do, and then we'll continue with the news. I'm going to go here. And I don't know if I don't get perfect. Oh, wait. Here we go. There you go. Perfect. So if you didn't know, go check it out. It is hours of fun. Kept me up playing and trying to perfect the score and everything. So I'm just letting y'all into the mind of Melissa. Okay, this is what I do. I play games like that. So anyway, make sure you play. Let me see. Black's Tropical says, "Child, I'm afraid of food now. Reasons why we grow and raise our own." Listen. By yourself on this one. You talking about the pizza they got up on there today? Yes. Triangle. Trash Hands Waves. Exactly. She like cutting up soap videos though, so we understand. You know what? Y'all be dragging me. It's okay. Black's Tropical. Too much damn time on her. I need a job. Too much time. So too much time on my hands. I know. I was up all night and I was like, do. And when I didn't get a perfect score, I recut the pizza. Okay, they said I'm on my own. I'm on my own with the soap cutting, and I'm on my own with the Google Doodle. Anyway, for those of you that are rocking with me in the Google Doodle, drop a pizza in the comment section for sure. Bonquisha says, boring. She said, Melissa is boring. Okay, Bonquisha, girl, Melissa ain't for everybody, baby. So take your behind on. Or stay here and talk about how boring I am. Anyway, the Olympics, okay? Mr. Biden. All right, hopefully I didn't X that out. I think I did. I did. That's the story that I just X'd out. Basically, in a diplomatic effort, Biden decided that he is going to, exactly, Shannon, I enjoyed it too. He's going to boycott the Beijing Olympics. And so for those of us that enjoy the Winter Olympics, there's a lot going on in China. There's one of the tennis players that's suspected of being missing or harmed in some kind of way. And so as a diplomatic measure, Biden is like, nope, we ain't going. And so leave a comment down below. Do you think he's right? Do you think he should go? Do you think we should not use the Olympics as a diplomatic tool? The athletes have worked so hard and to get to that level of athleticism, only for the government to say, you know what, no, we're not going to do it. Do you think that's a pawn move? Do you think, hey, use whatever the hell you need to do to use it? Leave a comment down below. Thank you, Shannon. Period. Bonquisha and all of them are haters. I'm just kidding. Oh, God, I don't care. So let me know. Let me know what you think about that. What do I think? I'm team use whatever you need to use, but at the same time, I do feel bad for the athletes that worked so hard to get to that level of competition, but also I'm team keeping everyone safe. So there's just a lot going on. What's a soil sister? Okay. Go to her channel. They're farmers or homesteaders. And it's just a cute thing that they say. We want an entire rabbit pizza. No. I think he need to take the long walk like the old guy in Judge Dredd. I can't. We want an entire rabbit pizza. I don't want a rabbit pizza. No. All right. So speaking of presidents using whatever it is that they need to use, let me look at this last comment. Pineapple and pizza is awesome. Now we have a problem. Because pineapple does not belong on pizza. Pineapple belongs chilled with its juice. Then you put it in a cute little wine glass or a cute little bowl. Sip on the juice a little bit. Eat a chunk, and it got to be chunks. Can't be them little crazy things. No, either chunks or rings. Don't be putting it in the blender and all this other stuff. But it doesn't belong on no doggone pizza. Sip and then eat. Sip and eat. It's just like pear juice. Leave a comment down below. Do you like pear juice? I love cold pear juice. Okay. Best thing ever. Absolutely not. The best pizza combination, pepperoni and jalapenos. Period. Sweet and savory, especially with chicken. Oh my gosh, my cousin. That is my cousin's favorite pizza. Pineapple and Ciroc. Okay, now I can do that. That's okay. Sweet barbecue sauce and chicken goes on pizza with pineapple. Man, I'm with y'all when y'all right, but this ain't it. Blacks, I support you and your wonderful YouTube channel. Same with you, Trash Can Ways, but I think y'all losing it a little bit. I'm going to check them out. I'm a 304 for pineapple pizza. No, ma'am. No, sir. I mean, yeah, I'm a 304. I just learned what that was the other day on somebody's channel. It might have been Anton's. I can't remember. Thank you, Black's Tropical Homestead. Trash and Waste. Hawaiian pizza is awesome. She doesn't know what she's missing. I do know because these people in my house order it all the time. You got to understand, I like pineapples, but I like them in their natural state, in their natural juices. I'm, being a Florida girl, slightly island girl, my heritage is very island. And so I like the fruits in its natural state with the natural juices. Does not belong on no doggone bread. Y'all are crazy. Adrian Nass, what's up, my dear? Hey, Adrian. We're just having a cute little debate, Adrian. Welcome. You don't like pear juice? I love pear juice. We don't get caught up with cutting soap, but we will. Okay, but that's you. Okay, you don't cut soap, but there's something that you enjoy to watch. Exactly, Big Time Drum. Adrian Nash was cooking. When I was a kid, I hated it, but now I can't get enough. Really? Okay, to be fair, I'm not going to lie. I never tried it. Okay. I never tried it. But it just looks gross. Okay, so here's the thing. Are you using the white sauce or the red sauce? With the chicken and the pineapple and all these other variations that y'all talking about. Is this the white sauce or the marinara sauce? Because if y'all, I never tried it. I'm sorry. Okay, here's the thing, Trash Can Waves and chat. Because Trash Can Waves is losing it. He's like, what the hell, Melissa? Listen, I am not an explorer as far as my tastes are concerned. You name a restaurant, I can tell you exactly what I order. And it is like an act of Congress for me to order something outside of that scope. Now, I do have an advanced palate in the sense that I don't mind trying different things, but that's not it. I've never tried it. Pardon, I don't know the pear juice. It sounds delicious. Yeah, chilled. All juices chilled is great. Sweet Baby Ray's my ish. Now, Sweet Baby Ray's is listen, Sweet Baby Ray's is it. Okay. Hawaiian pizza, sweet barbecue sauce, Sweet Baby Ray's. Yes. Order you run from Cottage Inn. Oh no, I don't know if we have a Cottage Inn here. Melissa, just order it and try it live on stream. Would love to see your reaction. You know what? I'm going to tell you right now. My cousin would come in here if she heard us talking about this. My reaction to trying anything on live will have you guys rolling on the floor because that is when I become very infantile. I do not like to try different things. And so I will. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll order the doggone pizza. It won't be tonight because I think we're making some grilled fish. So, any pizza place. Okay, we'll order and try it. Y'all are weird. Very weird. Weirdos. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it just like I need to do these elbows. That's one thing I miss. Well, anyway. I am going to order it, but I'm not doing it tonight because we're eating pizza. But anyway, let's go on to the next story because y'all will be here trying to convince me. Me either. Those jelly beans almost drove me crazy. What jelly beans? Bean Boozles? Yeah, now that's nasty. Bean Boozled is nasty, but it's fun. I'm trying to commission some turkey lasagna for my prolific hoard of breasts and meat. Oh Lord. Yeah, because you have a lot. I mean, you have a lot from the holidays. So anyway, let me take this down. Yes, and we were live. Okay, so now you understand what I'm saying. I saw that Black's Tropical. Yeah, I remember the Bean Boozled. Nope, I'm good. When you have teenagers and little kids, they love to get you stuff like that. Get you on stuff like that. So y'all, speaking of Bean Boozled and games and stuff, y'all know who this is, okay? 45, hero to some, ass to others. I'm just kidding. Apparently his social media deal is being investigated by the regulators that regulate that sector. A planned merger between former President Trump's social media startup and a shell company is being investigated by regulators. You know, part of me is like, good God, this man can't catch a break. Jeez. The shell company Digital World Acquisition Corporation, DWAC, said in a filing on Monday that it has received certain preliminary fact-finding inquiries from regulatory authorities with which it is cooperating. Well, you know what? I feel like different agency, same song. I'm only bringing this because, again, different agency, same song. Everyone has all these inquiries and investigations and all this other stuff to no avail. So part of me is just like, Jesus, leave this man alone. Trash Can Wave says, DWAC, they hate him. I'm invested. And they're laughing. Everybody order Melissa pizza with pineapples. So she has to eat. Oh, Lord, no. Big time drum. See, I liked you at one point. They hate, and we tripling our money back as a winner. You know what? Like I said, this man can't catch a break, but can he not catch a break because of how he does business deals? Or are these legitimate inquiries? The company said investigations are being conducted by the Securities and Exchange Commission as well as the Financial Industry Regulatory Authority, which helps oversee the securities markets. DWAC did not reveal the specific thrust of investigations. Its announcement comes less than 2 months after DWAC announced plans to merge with a new social media startup with Trump Media and Technology Group. So you guys know Trump is seeking to have his own world of social media because, of course, we know he's been banned on Twitter. And there's also a great campaign to kind of market speech that is advantageous for him, for lack of a better term, like, you know, for his people, for his followers, you know, free speech, let us say what we want to say type of thing. So anyway, so he's seeking to launch a platform called Truth Social next year that would compete with the likes of Facebook and Twitter. So again, with the name called Truth Social, what he's suggesting is that the truth is not found on these other websites, and of course, the freedom to say what you want to say and how you want to say it. DWAC is also called SPAC, or a shell company that lists on exchanges with the express purpose of merging with a private company. The merger provides the targeted private company with a faster and less ominous route to become publicly traded than the traditional initial public offering, or IPO. Okay, so let's see. The chairman, Gary Gensler, has called for enhanced disclosures in the SPAC market. In a recent speech, he has said he has asked staff for recommendations on how he might update our rules so that investigators are better informed about fees, costs, and conflicts. That's the biggest thing with that guy. You know, to me, the biggest thing, I don't know right now because I don't know enough and I have to continue to let this unfold. But from what I see with him is partly how he makes these deals, but definitely the conflict of interest. And so, yeah, leave my ninja alone. I ain't messing with him. He right where God want him. I don't waste good. Okay, nope. Hey there. They look for any reason to stop 2024. You know what? I don't know if they're looking for any reason to stop 2024, but I know that he's given them some reason up until this point to stop 2024, and we'll see what happens. Blind guys peeking in. How you doing? Can't kick us off the site, and we say all the C word we want. Okay. Blind guy, his wife. 50 out of every one of my checks go to $50 probably. 50 out of every one of my checks go to DWAC. Good for you, sir. My hat's off to you. Trash Can Waves is a loyal one, okay? Hey, everyone. I'm changing my name to Truth Too. It worked for tricking Jehovah's Witnesses, and now they're about to trick everybody. Listen, that's my whole point. You know, the bottom line is it's his truth. And if you are a proponent, a supporter, a backing, a MAGA, you're going to be right there with them. And I'm going to say, go right ahead. Do whatever suits your fancy as far as I'm concerned. So speaking of doing whatever suits your fancy, backing, supporter, MAGA, DeSantis of Florida is in the news, okay? If you don't know who DeSantis is, he is, let me show you guys this. He is the governor of Florida, and he is proposing to develop, organize a Florida State Guard, a paramilitary group. The DeSantis proposal outlines a $3.5 million in funding from state's armed forces budget to reestablish the Florida State Guard. In essence, he doesn't want the regulation and having to go through the different channels that are in place right now to kind of implement the Guard. Okay. And so a lot of left-leaning, a lot of people are expressing alarm after this Republican governor. So there he is, y'all. There he is. Proposed. Let me see. All right. So there we go. He is proposing this civilian military force that he would control to assist with what he's often describing state of specific emergencies. Now, he named hurricanes, which, you know, Florida has had hurricanes as long as I've been in Florida and forever I've known. So I don't know why all of a sudden we need this group of DeSantis Guard to now be formed. DeSantis, I told you how much it cost. The initiative grew immediate pushback from his critics, some of whom alleged the Florida governor was attempting to establish his own paramilitary force. That's what a lot of people say. DeSantis, who has frequently clashed with the Biden administration in recent months, noted a state guard was not encumbered by the federal government. No governor should have his own hand-picked secret police, said Representative Charlie Crist, a Democrat of Florida. That's what he tweeted out. Someone else said, can't believe I have to say this, but Florida doesn't need a paramilitary force. That only answers to Ron DeSantis. Nikki Fried said, another Democrat. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis is either openly preparing for a break from the federal government or he wants his followers to believe he is. Either way is extremely dangerous for the future of the United States. So it's very obvious that a lot of people are alarmed by this. And so regardless of, because from what I understand, this is not the first, he's not the first governor to suggest this. The original Florida State Guard was established during World War II to replace members of the National Guard serving overseas. Okay. Florida will be the 23rd state. That's what I was about to say. Florida will be the 23rd state with an active state guard, according to the DeSantis office. While the Guard's primary function will be to assist with disaster relief, DeSantis spokesman Christina Punchar tweeted, I like how a tweet is now like an official statement. You know, it just cracks me up. But anyway, and that's on anybody. Tweeted that the state law allows the governor to maintain a military force to assist the civil authorities in maintaining law and order. We want to be able to have a quick response, DeSantis says at a press conference. Reestablishing the Florida State Guard will allow civilians from all over the state to be trained in the best emergency response techniques and have the ability to mobilize quickly. Well, there you have it, folks. I find that interesting because, wow. I leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. It doesn't in its entirety, it would not sound problematic if we had proper policing as is. And if I felt assured that there would be honest policing, but honest oversight of this entity, this group, this paramilitary. If we can oversight, if we can regulate. But I also think that one person, where's the check and balance is what I'm saying. One person having that type of control can kind of deem any situation out of control to get their paramilitary out to do God knows what. It's concerning, but it's also par for the course. It's where America is going as far as I'm concerned. Basically, it's an organization for Kyle Rittenhouse and anybody else to join and get their kicks. That's just what I think. Let's see what you guys are saying. Bless says, hello. We tricking a hoeing. Listen, it's a party. Another Frito. Marshall slave state. Hold on. I thought you was talking about California government, not DeSantis good Monet. Yeah, Florida. Florida gone Florida. Well, we free states in a union. We decide what we do on our own. That's why we all have a National Guard. We all have a National Guard, and there's nothing wrong with having a National Guard. However, I think that whether you, even with the idea that the states have responsibility, you still don't just get to do what you want to do. So I don't believe that. Still can't find your backup channel. I will put it, I'll get to it at the end of the thing. I promise. The militia is necessary to ensure a free state, aka National Guard. But we have a National Guard. I totally agree. We need to be war ready if foreign boots touch our ground. And so what he's saying is he doesn't want the National Guard who will normally respond. He wants his guard. So, yeah. That's how a country made a free state supposed to be. We govern ourselves. Yeah, you can govern yourselves, but there's still regulations that govern you. Okay, we can't have all the states just doing whatever, which they do. Don't get me wrong. I understand that aspect. But what I'm saying is there has to be a check and balance in every part of the government, as far as I'm concerned. So am I okay with it? Yeah, but at the same time, let's dig deeper and see what the regulations, what is it? What's so different about him starting his own National Guard versus using the National Guard that we already have established? That's my question. You joining too, Melissa? I don't feel free here in Virginia. Does that mean we're not a free state? Oh, yes, we do get to decide. It's in the Constitution. Otherwise, we need to separate from the Union. Trash can ways, you know what I'm saying? I'm not about to go back and forth with you. You get to decide, and we vote on it, and we do things. What I'm saying is I want to see the actual plan. I want to be able to see exactly what this man is calling for, who he's calling for to be a part of this state, this National Guard, and why is it different from the guard that's already established. That's all. National Guard of America can't dispatch in a timely fashion, anytime, any place. They've answered to other calls, and if they haven't dispatched in a timely manner, some heads definitely turned, depending on what it is that was going on, except Katrina. So anyway, I'm going to shift gears a little bit. Y'all remember, this is Medina spirit. Because I can be all day going back and forth with trash can ways and half the stuff we agree on. So no need. But anyway, if you're catching a replay, go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know what you think about that, especially if you're in the military and or the Guard. Well, the Guard, any branch of the military. I didn't mean to say it that way. Active duty or serving in the Guard. That's what I meant. So anyway, y'all, this is Medina spirit. This was a 2021 Kentucky Derby winner who failed a drug test after winning the Kentucky Derby. Well, I know some of you love animals. Some of you love equestrian stuff. He died. 3-year-old colt collapsed Monday at a Santa Anita in California. Medina Spirit, who failed a drug test earlier this year, died during a workout on Monday morning. The horse collapsed in training, said his trainer, Bob Baffert. Baffert said his entire barn was devastated by this 3-year-old colt's death. Medina Spirit was a great champion, a member of our family who was loved by all. We are deeply mourning his loss. So I thought that was very interesting, very speculating, okay? Because I'm like, a 3-year-old colt, I don't know if they have the same type of years as dog years or whatever, but yeah. Do you think that, okay, by the fact that it is 3 old in horse years? Because it's a colt, 3 years old. Is that like dogs, like 3 to 10 or whatever? Either way it goes, I thought that was kind of suspicious, being that he had already failed the test and it was proven that he had drugs on board. So was this a result of then stopping? Was the horse damaged at some point? I don't know, but the horse world, the Kentucky Derby world, is probably like spidey sense is going up at this point. So yeah. I just thought that was interesting. Very, very spidey sense. It's like, that's suspicious. That's the word, suspicious. I'm very suspicious concerning this horse. So Patrice, what's that now? Okay, so y'all talking and helloing and all of that. So anyway, yeah, I'm a bit suspicious by this. I want to follow this, not because other than it just, when I saw it, I was like, oh, that's weird. That's the same horse. So yeah. Anyway, speaking of the same horse, if you're liking my channel, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. Right now, do it. Right now, do it. So if you're just peeking in, you're coming in, welcome to my channel. I am Melissa Berrien of Real Talk with Melissa Berrien, and we are covering breaking news. I have covered so many other stories previously. We're about 53 minutes in. Hang on, because we have more to come. We have 2 ridiculous stories, and then we got to hit the entertainment stories. So if you like what you see on my channel, go ahead and hit the like button, hit the notification bell. But just like I always say, don't just hit it. Scroll up 1, bing, hit the all. So that way you are among the first to know when I go live. Well, what's the big deal about that? Well, I am doing Livemas. It's my spin on Vlogmas, okay? I am going live from at least December 1st through the 25th. So you do not want to miss out, okay? So, that was a mouthful. So they're talking to each other. Let's see what's next. Oh, okay. So we're switching gears again. So I just did Moderna. I like when it's good news. Y'all know that. And I like to cover all types of news. Like it's not just hot topics in the sense of negative stuff or bad stuff or whatever. Well, the Kennedy Center honors creative excellence in the arts and annual gala. Okay, so Joni Mitchell, Bette Midler, Barry Gordy, Lorne Michaels, Justino Diaz were celebrated this weekend with the reception at the White House It's a medallion ceremony at the Liberty of Congress. It's a posh black tie event at the Performing Arts Center Opera House. The tributes and performances were filmed and will have a special broadcast. And so among these people, who are your faves? So Bet is my girl, okay? I love Bette Midler. And then we have Berry Gordy. I don't know. Let me drink some water. Okay. Here they are, looking like they made a contribution to Hollywood for many, many years. Lord, as soon as I say that, I look down. Trash Can Wave says they look like vampires. Okay. Let me see. Adrian Nash, we've been talking about that forever now. Totally off topic. Has anyone seen The Harder They Fall? I can't. Patrice Garner knew it had to be something big. Patrice says, that's my son with General Colin Powell when my son was honored at the White House. They look like I'm all down with the rough and tumble women in that movie. I might, have to get a gun. Berry Gordy, Patrice says, because, and I did, and you know what, Patrice? I normally will see something like this and I will cover it. But I did this and I said, with you in mind, because I knew you, XDMC, and a couple of other you guys would have a contribution, something to say. So anyway, Patrice says, Berry Gordy, because I met him in person and know one of his daughters, plus his contribution to music and our culture. Absolutely. Both of them was very, very significant. And so here they are. I don't know. Hollywood sometimes takes a long time to honor people, especially, with such a prestigious honor as the Kennedy Center Awards. And so, yes, Trash Can Waves, they look a little aged, but they've made such a significant impact in Hollywood, like you said, music, our culture. Absolutely. Hey, everyone. Hey, FR Humphrey. Good to see you. Salute. Hey. Look like the start of a horror movie and wake up and wake up and I wake up strapped to a table to see their faces. I cannot. Trash Can Wave says they look scary. Not all of them. Not all of them. They all don't look scary. So anyway, this is their moment. This is their moment. And I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Okay. Yep. So yeah, that's them getting their honors. And some of them hold dear closer than others. So anyway, that's what I'm saying. So anyway, they're talking. Exactly, Trash Can Waves. I'm letting you bring her up to par, up to speed, because I cannot. You know what? In her defense, Trash Can Waves, it might have been before she really started watching my channel. So I'll say that. So anyway, that's the Kennedy Center honors, a great prestigious recognition. And there you have it. Speaking of prestige and making an impact for the culture, there is a new play that is now they say long overdue, but it is now on Broadway, and it's called Trouble in My Mind. So let me share this with you, because a lot of times plays starring African Americans are not necessarily highlighted. Sometimes they are forgotten about. Sometimes, you don't see them at all being advertised as much as the other plays. And for someone like myself who loves to go to Broadway plays, I'm going to one in a couple of days. I enjoy the theater, but more importantly, I love to see when we are represented in on Broadway as well as off. So anyway, A Troubled Mind. This is a scene. It says Brandon Michael Hall, LaChance, and Chuck Cooper in Roundabout Theater Company's Trouble in Mind. Okay, so let me read about the piece. A prescient play about race in America has its long overdue Broadway premiere. Leave a comment down below. You know, here's a question. A lot of times we hear our peers, we hear our counterparts say, why do you have to bring race into it? Why do you have to bring race into Band-Aids? Why do you have to bring race in ballet shoes? Why do you have to bring race in leotards and pantyhose? Why do you have to bring in race? Just talk about the play. But when you hear words as first, long overdue, never seen, never before cast, first, we have to make it about race. Because just like in any other race being represented, African Americans being represented is so important to us, especially when the media is really, really often portraying African Americans, and we ourselves, don't get me wrong, in a negative light. So on this channel, I love when there's a first or a long time overdue. I'm going to sing it, praise it, and everything else. And everything that I named, from the ballet shoes to the leotards, to the tights, to the Band-Aids, to the crayons, like 20, 40 years before we got a crayon that matched all of our skin tones. Those of us that did dance, that do dance, Laquita Marie, you know, if you're trying to get something together and you want something to look nude, that's hard as hell. Trying to find something to match all the dancers or whatever. It's gotten easier, but it was hard. And forget a nude ballet shoe. Forget about it. So with that being said, I'm off my soapbox. This play is about race, and it's Trouble in Mind, a 1955 play by Alice Childress. Looks at a company of mostly Black actors putting on an anti-lynching play by white creators. It was supposed to transfer to Broadway, but in a case of life imitating art, white producers insisted that the Black playwright provide a more upbeat ending. Childress refused. So let me rephrase that for you. We don't like the ending, even though it's realistic. Make us feel better and make the ending a little bit more positive. And Childress said, I'm not going to do it. So that's probably what kept it off Broadway for all these years. Here we are, 27 years after the author's death. 27 years. Trouble in Mind has finally gotten its Broadway debut, mounted by the Roundabout Theater Company with Charles Randolph Wright as director. For Randolph Wright, who first read the play in college, it's been a passion for 40 years. Being able to do these words now, these prescient words that she wrote so long ago, those words were wrote so long ago. And here we are, 2021, with the first, and probably still talking about the same stuff. He said it's also very depressing how relevant the words are. That's my whole point. So how ancient they are from 27 years ago, so to speak. Not ancient, but you get what I'm saying. It was written 27 years ago. It's also very depressing on how relevant it is now. About 10 years ago, Randolph Wright, who himself a playwright, arranged a reading of the play at the Roundabout. At the end of the reading, everyone came up to me saying, "You rewrote this, right? I loved your adaptation," he says. And I said, "There's not one word I changed." Wow. Let me read that. In 10 years ago, not this year, I'm going to get to your comments, y'all. 10 years ago, he had a reading in the theater. People came up to him 10 years ago, was touched, moved, like, wow, your writing is so relevant. You had to rewrite it. And he said, guess what? Not one word that I just read did I rewrite. This is exactly what she wrote those 10 years ago, many, many years ago. Alice Childress was born in South Carolina in 1916. So let me show you. She was born, this is her. Well, no, that's not her. I love that outfit. Cute. So this is another picture. LaChance. So anyway, Alice Childress was born in South Carolina in 1916, raised in Harlem, and fell in love with the theater. She started as an actor and then she wanted to play roles where she was represented, and people that she knew thoroughly. So not just the broad strokes of stereotypes of Black people that were being written at the time. She plays the lead role in Troubled Mind, the actress that I was just talking about. So anyway, very subjugated maids, nannies, always the stereotypical roles, LaChance confirms. She knew of the elegance of her community, and she knew the diversity of the characters, and she wanted that to be represented. So she said, and I'm speaking for her, if I can't play it, I'll write it. So that's really significant. You guys are just talking away. Let's dive into the comments. Respect anyone that don't compromise their creativity. Exactly. Respect him. Patrice says profound 100%. Absolutely. Kudos. After many years, you know, as much as the foolishness and mayhem and twerking and all of that stuff makes media and it goes viral, you know, we over here, we may laugh at that, but at the same time, this is the type of stuff in the story that we just covered that, you know, helps change people's minds and views of who we are. And that's exactly what this actress was saying. Like, I want to play something that's not cookie cutter. I don't want to be the maid. I don't want to be the you go girl or anything else. Like, come on. I wouldn't go watch it if I was a social justice warrior. I wouldn't go watch it if it was a social justice warrior movie or play. Okay. Was my jam from Dreamgirls. Blind Guy says, a crayon, yes, we do have beige crayons in our dance theater. Well, yeah, now I'm telling you, as an early childhood educator, that has not always been the case to be able to find those multicultural crayons. You just ain't gonna be able to find. Now, yeah. Step into the Dark Side was my jam from Dreamgirls. Cheers to the homage to Motown and Berry Gordy. Is we going to mention Jussie Smollett, lawyer, saying she was attacked by the judge wearing a MAGA hat and shouted this, you know what, y'all are stepping ahead of me. The right question, why was race left out in the first place? Exactly. Patrice says facts. Natasha, hey girl, hey. Melissa, I'm going to see Diane Reeves this weekend in Tempe. I don't know where you're going. I'll tell you where I'm going. Hello, family. Well, I'll tell you because I'm going to see My Fair Lady. You don't know what day I'm going. So y'all don't know what day I'm going, but that's where we're going. We have Gamage season tickets, Patrice. So anyway, now don't cut her a break. Melissa, she was there. We talked about this. She might not have been there. So anyway, I agree with you, Patrice. This is profound. Anytime that we can change the narrative, anytime that we can be represented in Hollywood, around the corner, in our stores, in our neighborhood with excellence, I'm here for you. I'm not always about the foolishness and mayhem. Respect him. Respect anyone that don't compromise creativity. So anyway, kudos to this cast. Probably, you know, the weight of the world on their shoulder, the weight of their ancestors, but I know that they are built for this moment. So congratulations. What's next? Oh, Lord. All right. What's next is, let me check before I get into, okay. Before we get into that. So here we go. All right, so y'all know this segment. It's the ridiculous news of the day, the week, the moment. Well, ridiculous news number one, Mr. Joel Osteen is, we're going to get to Juicy, okay? Let me get to Joel Osteen first. Joel Osteen made the news again. You know, I feel like Sir is always making the news because basically almost $1 million was found in of checks and cash allegedly, was found in the walls of his church. You know, part of me is like, let me press pause, okay? Because I don't know what you're talking about. So this is just the Lakewood members responding. Basically, a plumber was called out to do some work. When he came out to do some work, bangs on the wall, as they normally have to do, tear stuff up to figure out what the heck is going on. Money falls out, checks, and now the police are talking to Joel Osteen. I read yesterday that this money, it's been confirmed, allegedly, that this money is tied to a heist that happened in 2014 or 16. And so let's see what these people are talking about.
She recovers in the hospital.
Who in the hospital?
The man who shot up a family's home in South Houston.
No, that ain't what we're talking about. Yeah, okay, so the story has gone on. What is this? It's unacceptable. Lakewood members react to hidden money found in the church bathroom. So that's what I was saying. Churchgoers say it's unacceptable after a stash of cash and checks were found inside the wall at Lakewood Church. Evidence recovered by Houston police suggests the money could be connected to a 2014 theft. So here's the Houston police. About 2:30 p.m. on November 10th, Houston police officers were called to Lakewood Church at 3700 Southwest Freeway for a report of property discovered in the building. Church members stated that during a renovation project, large amounts of money, including cash, checks, and money orders, was found inside the wall. Burglary and theft officers responded and are investigating the matter. Although police did not say how much the money was found, they described this discovery as a large amount of money, including cash, checks, money orders found inside the wall. Leave a comment down below. Is this suspicious for you guys? The discovery comes more than 7 years after $600,000 was taken from a church safe. The incident happened in 2014 between March 9th and March 10th. Rodriguez, a member, says it's unacceptable because it destroys all of the help the church raised for the community. I don't think so. Leave a comment down below. Do you think that this puts a bad taste in people's mouth for the church? Do you think that it destroys the help, as the community member said? I don't think it does. So yeah. Blind Guy says the best part of the show, the ridiculous news. Girl, I got an update on the girl that hit the teacher. I cannot with these prosperity preachers. I'm so over them. You know what? The fact that $600,000 was stolen in a heist or whatever, and that church was able to continue, to your point, Patrice. I know that I get a lot of flack for what I believe. You know, once I got older, having been in a church, not as a kid, I did not grow up in the church, but having been in a church from in my 20s and then really coming into like a revelation in my 30s about some of the tax breaks and business opportunity, like it's a business. And what I feel, it's either going to be a business or you're going to be a nonprofit. And when you can have 600,000 at least allegedly in the walls of your church and you can continue, and that was just like churches, these mega churches need to be regulated. There's so much that I have learned that can be on a whole nother live, which we said we're going to do. Probably won't do it. I won't be about humbug during Christmas. But these churches buy homes, properties, all kind of stuff, and they don't, and you can never go after it as long as these regulations and these tax breaks happen the way they do for these churches. That's all I'm gonna say on that. I agree with you 100%, Patrice. Oh boy, the pastor from the Harder They Fall done hit a bank. Blind Guy. Okay, so they doing that. Maybe they were praying over the money in the wall. You're right. Hiding for Jesus. I just can't. The pastor was a stick-up man, heisting for Jesus. Heisting for Jesus. They don't have a mattress at that church. Everybody knows that's where you hide the money. They say an oil can, mattress, or somewhere else. Don't forget private jets. Oh, yeah. And it's all a tax write-off. And not even a tax write-off. It's non-taxable is what I'm trying to say. That's why a lot of them can confidently say, hey, it's the churches. And I'm going to tell you right now, I've gotten to the point, I'm so gangster. I'm not going to a church that everybody on the board is family and longtime friends. I don't even want to be a part of your church. If it's you, your son, his wife, it's all, you kept it all in the family, I don't trust it. Respectfully. I'm just saying. And I have my reasons. Like I said, that's a whole nother live. But these churches be owning properties. Them cars, you see them driving around and all of that, it's the churches, but guess who's the head of it? The head of the organization. Oh, it just happens to be Pastor so-and-so. That's the church's plane. But who is the governing board of the body? Your entire family. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. I'm telling you what I know. From a place of being in leadership at church, I'm telling you what I know. Immediately know. I've seen all that I needed to see. Immediately know. Those places need to be taxed like businesses. And I love the Lord with all my heart. And I'm a woman of faith. However, knowing what I know, please. Please. Black mafia churches. It's not just the black churches. But I understand what you're saying, but it's not just the black churches, because I learned what I learned from being under or at white churches, so to speak. And I won't say white churches, whatever, but you get what I'm saying. Mixed culture churches. It's a game that they're playing. And they're going to get away with it as long as the regulations and the tax, I don't want to say tax rules, continue to continue to protect them. And the worst that you can do is do some sort of deposition and ask them what they do with their money or whatever. But they are fine unless it's known that they're frauding people. But they are clearly for profit. I don't care what nobody say. Oh, that's a whole, listen, that is one of my soapbox, but I'll leave it alone. Yet he was able to get a PPP loan. That makes sense. Exactly, blessed. That part. He was able to get a handsome PPP loan. That's just what happens. Okay, so flu bomb. I respect it. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Salvation. Okay, so yeah, somebody's saying hallelujah, salvation and glory right now because they probably searching other walls, gonna tear up the whole church looking for money. Sister so-and-so gonna be coming back talking about, hold on 1 second, I forgot something on Sunday. Tearing down walls. She gonna be tearing up stuff, trying to figure out which wall is the $1 million jackpot. Kids all in children's church supposed to be doing Father Abraham. We're gonna give them hammers, being these sons, tearing up the wall. I am a reformed church lady. You reformed? You know, child, sometimes there's freedom in reformation. A lot of times there's freedom in reformation. Anyway, the next story, because I literally can stay there fussing about some of these churches, trash can waves, respects it. That's fine. So anyway, I reported previously, let me put this on the screen. I reported previously about the young lady in Houston. Back up church and get your stocks. So anyway, I reported before about this young lady who was seen on a video that since went viral of her not only screaming racial slurs and everything at a substitute teacher, but she also hit the teacher. Well, we have an update. Let's get into this update. Let me make sure you guys are seeing what I see. And let's get into the update.
a new kitchen from Builder Surplus.
After she tells us where she bought her new kitchen at. Let's do it. Let her do her little ad. Girl. All right, so here you go, y'all. What's that?
Video seen hundreds of thousands of times.
Deal with me.
A video seen hundreds of thousands of times online shows a freshman striking a substitute teacher in Fort Worth's Castleberry High School. The student then called her mom using offensive racial language on the phone.
You want to talk to her because she's black and she's right now.
Oh, I was very upset. I was very upset.
Brittany Evans is the student's mother.
I don't know, honestly, where she would learn something like that.
I don't throw racial slangs, ever. I know none of my family members that live in the house with me throw racial slangs.
They live in the house with me.
Brittany says there is more to this story than what you see in the video. She says her 15-year-old daughter is autistic, bipolar, and battles depression with anxious distress. Brittany says she's had more than 10 meetings with district leaders trying to get her daughter moved into special ed classes.
It don't work that way.
I wish the school would label her correctly so that we didn't have to go through this.
The district said they can't comment on conversations with the student's family, but in a statement, they said they are aware of and disturbed by the video, commending the teacher, saying in part, quote, "We support this teacher and her response in the strongest terms possible. Because criminal activity occurred, the district immediately turned this matter over to law enforcement."
After I saw that video, I was shaking with anger.
Steve Poole is the executive director for United Educators Association, which represents several teachers in Castleberry ISD.
What that student did is a felony under state law. Assaulting a public servant, and a teacher is a public servant, is a felony. And hopefully the student will face appropriate consequences.
Castleberry ISD police are leading the investigation, but did not respond to our request for comment. Brittany says her daughter is facing a 3-day suspension with more punishment possible. She also wanted to apologize to the teacher.
She is an amazing woman. She is calm, very collected, super sweet. I wanted to reach out to her, but didn't know how. She, in my eyes, is definitely a saint and needs an award.
In Fort Worth, I'm Alex Rozier.
Well, there you have it. She's special needs. No one that lives in the house with her throws racial slurs. And she's mentally challenged and whatnot. They're always mentally ill when it's them, but when it's us, we still get deleted with the quickness. Exactly, Patrice. If I was a substitute teacher, I sure as heck would press charges on that mother, the child, and I'd sue the district. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Adrian Nash, you said you don't like no one tearing. Okay, Jesus. These two. I can't. I changed my position. Serves her right. She learned it from the Black Lives Matter rally she took her daughters to. Okay. She looked like a liberal. She's not used to the substitute teacher. So anyway, reading through your comments, Adrian Nash. Okay, yeah, I'm not reading about anybody's walls being done or not done or whatever. My elbows are really, like, honestly, like, are you kidding me right now? Adrian, why do I keep reading that? Why do I keep coming back to that? So anyway, that's the update on these two. Okay. It sounds like the principal took it straight to the court, to the authorities. So yeah, we're going to see. Poe baby, she never had an outburst ever in her life. Never had an outburst. And I keep saying, I didn't know where slinging racial slurs was a part of a mental illness. That's the part I don't understand. You know, they act like this was a commercial. Are you tired, hungry, and have been taking aspirin and find yourself uncontrollably yelling racial slurs? Well, dial 1-800, I have a problem, because racial slurs are not okay, only if you get caught. Man, please. Anyway, Not doing it with those two. Y'all ignore Trash Can Waves and Adrian because they tripping. So Trash Can Waves is laughing. This commercial, yeah. I mean, are you hungry, hot, tired, broke foot, and you say the N word consecutively at the right time, at the right moment, to the right person? Yeah, please. She had like my favorite one to imitate is that I think it was Summer's Eve commercial. Mom, do you ever have that not so fresh feeling? She had like her and her daughter be like, Mom, do you ever just have the feeling to just say the N-word to black people? Like, come on. Just say it is what it is. She's a spoiled brat. All right. Them two. Why do I keep clicking on that? So anyway, those are the let me X out of that. What else? You want to talk about Smollett. Okay. So let's get to Smollett. All right, here we go. He took the stand today. Let me find it. All right, so he took the stand today. And according to TMZ, so let me share this with you. I'm going to get Tourette syndrome really bad one day around these people. Listen, and don't forget to take an allergy pill because that does it too, allegedly. The mom looked like she was at a January 6th rally. I'm clipping it. What you clipping? Anyway, so this is Jussie. Jussie takes the stand, talks about his relationship of sex nature with the Sundario brother. I don't think that was something that came up before. Was that something that he was claiming before, that he had the sex activities with one of the brothers? Well, he said he did. And I can't. Y'all are clowning the mom. Finn says Jussie was just asked why he didn't call the police immediately following the attack. He replied, because I'm a black man in America. I do not trust the police. Boy, gone somewhere. Jussie took the stand in his own defense, talking about his career and his encounters with one of the men he says is responsible for attacking him. Smollett was called as a witness for the defense on Monday and opened up about his family, the loss of his dad, finding success on Empire. And he claimed to have made $25K to $35K per episode for the first season on Fox. He also got into how he met Abel, one of the brothers, saying the two met at a gay club one night and went to a Chicago bathhouse where they did drugs, including cocaine, marijuana. During another visit at the bathhouse, he said that they did some other stuff to themselves together. So this is Abel walking into court. So this is a guy that he's saying that he did all that stuff with into. This is the second week of the trial. As I said last week, it started. And so last week, the brothers testified that they said that he planned it. So now we just got a lot of pointing of fingers. That's pretty much what's going on. They have maintained Jussie is in on the whole thing. Leave a comment down below. We are reliving this. Do you think Jussie Smollett was in on this? Do you think that they are just trying to pin it on him? Let me know. Let me know. All right. What is Trash Can Wave saying? And Dude admitted to going, but not the sex. Okay. Jussie, the bathhouse. All right. So it was something else that I wanted to. So anyway, I didn't really want to talk about that. So, oh yes, Lord have mercy. Y'all, I need to, you know what? Let me hit this ridiculous news thing again because I'm so tired of her. So at this point, this chick needs to just not touch her hair at all. Like just go to a shop. Just have your mother do it, your sister do it, whatever. But you personally, you don't do nothing. Okay. So this is her walking somewhere. So let's see what she's saying here. All right, before I continue to let this play, for those of you that may have been living under a Gorilla Glue can or under a Gorilla Glue factory, this is Tessica Brown, and she went viral last year. She ended up making her own product line. She has a song out, and she is dubbed the Gorilla Glue Girl. So this was a year ago, almost to the date. She started a GoFundMe. She raised a lot of money. People supported her. She ended up getting the attention of a doctor. She was flued out. They followed her to her treatment, to getting the glue out and all of that. Well, keep watching, because we're going to see that she is now that's not what she's talking about now. Allegedly, she's at the airport and walking to go get some treatments that she said she needs to get. However, she, a couple of days ago, went live on Instagram, and I'll find that and we'll talk about it. But this is her at the airport. So let's keep watching, because I'm going to show you. She's in the news again for her hair. These chemicals don't have Gorilla Glue hair. I'm going to go into y'all comments, y'all. But let me find where she went live. So she's on her way. It's been a year. She decided to dye her hair. Then she goes on Instagram with this video.
Hey y'all, so I decided that I was gonna start wearing my real hair. But when I looked at it, I had a gray hair here, a gray hair there. So me thinking that my hair is strong enough to take chemicals, dude, no, it wasn't. I put the dye on, jumped in the shower, rinsing it out, and as I'm rinsing it out through my hair is steady coming out as I'm rinsing my hair out.
The comment section said that is not her hair. I said, I can't stand the comment section. Let me see if I can, let's go back. They said, that's not your hair.
Look, it's just falling. Look, it falls out in clumps. Watch. Oh, look, it's just falling out. And I don't even know, it's like it's melted on the end. Like, I even know, look at it.
She said, look at it, y'all.
I'm over it. Like, look, all of it.
Well, there you have it, folks. Tessica is back in the news, and she said she over it. Y'all are going in. I got to see what you guys are saying. I know the comment section of the live on her Instagram and everything else, they said, nope. One of them said, no. One of them said, no, we're not funding you. You're not getting no more money from us. And so, yeah, this is what she said happened. Me personally, it looks like, yes, her hair was weak from something, but I don't see the massive hair falling out that she's trying to say. The wad of hair. Okay, let me go back to her. So that way you guys can see her. Let's share this. So I'm gonna go to your comments, see what you guys say. Are you guys sympathetic? Leave a comment down below. Are you guys sympathetic to Tessica, dubbed Gorilla Glue hair? Gorilla Glue girl. Are you sympathetic? Let's go in the comment section. Boy. All right. She probably ran out of that Gorilla Glue money, and now she's trying to squeeze some more money out of folks. Bless Reborn. Okay. Bless Reborn, you're absolutely correct. That is what a lot of people are saying. If you go to her Instagram channel, she has been to Disney World. She is okay. Y'all be doing team too much for me. Why is he egging her on like that? Too, it's like he's deeply concerned. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The paparazzi is so messy to me. Like, you know what you're doing. He's talking about, yeah, I like what you got going on now. I like your bows and all this other stuff. And I'm like, sir, stop. Just stop it. Adrian, Okay. She lost a baby last year as well. Sorry, but I'm over her too. Yes, Patrice. So that's what I didn't want to say for sure because I knew what Trash Can Waves was talking about. And what it was when that happened to her, the way they reported it, they did the headlines. You know how they clickbait or whatever. That's what it was, but it wasn't her. Message about Gorilla Glue. Don't put it in your hair and don't do it. She think people are about to sit down and listen to her. Again, 15 minutes of fame. She ended up coming out with the product and all this other stuff. And I just think the money is going dry. She was just at Disney World. So you don't need no money. You're good. Because if you're taking trips to Disney World or anywhere else and you got to come back and ask for money, allegedly, which she didn't ask for money. I will say that. She did not ask for money. But we all know par for the course. Oh my goodness, my hair, da, da, da. It looked like normal after relaxer shedding to me. And that big old water weave, now that she need to stop. The comment section on her Instagram was like, no, that's not your hair, sis. Bathhouse, in my mind, those are places of fiction. No, those are real. Those are very real, and they are very much still in action. And the only reason why I know is because if you watch another viral sensational guy, whatever, he's been known to go to them. So allegedly. Like no Drano, no bleach, no pesticides, no chemicals at all. I guess that's what she said. Listen, all I know is she needs to sit down somewhere. Dyed her hair with toilet cleaner. She's so dumb. She needs to just get offline and just stop doing stuff, go to a salon and stop messing in her hair, period. Because what was the point of going on IG other than for clout, other than to get people's sympathy, other than to get people's sympathy so they can send her money? Because she was about to get on this flight to get stem cell, whatever. She didn't just make that up. She knew she was going there. Whatever. It might be the toilet cleaner she dyed her hair with. I don't know what she dyed her hair with. Pamela Care is like, what? Yes. Hey, Pamela, just shave it off. Be done with it. That's what somebody else in the comment section on her IG said. You know what? Do it. Just shave it. I'm over her. I really am. Everyone is. Everyone is. She probably ran out of Gorilla Glue money. Now she's trying to squeeze some out of folks. They're going to think all y'all Black women do that to your hair. No, we all don't. Good Christmas sweater. That sweater was not a Christmas sweater, but I was like, okay, Tessica, it was the bows for me. She needs to shave her hair and sit in a corner somewhere and rock back and forth. Real talk, it's ridiculous to put poison on and in your body and expect it to thrive, period. That's what I'm saying. I don't think, I haven't had a relaxer in years, even before the, don't relax your hair, because my hair is fine as it is. And so whenever I relaxed it, it made it look like a baby's hair. So I don't relax my hair. Them curls be looking absolutely ridiculous. So with that being said, whenever I did used to relax my hair, yeah, you rinse that stuff off. It did exactly what she just showed. Most people's hair. And the people at the shop will tell you, oh, girl, that's normal. That's just normal. And that's whether you dyed it or relaxed it. I think she relaxed her hair personally, but that's just neither here nor there. Diamond Lemon Nuts goes to the, okay, I guess so. I don't know if you say so. Speaking of being over someone, let me close that. Y'all, we just in Atlanta ridiculous right now. Okay. So if you're looking for serious news, rewind, because that's not where we're at. But y'all, leave a comment down below as I look up this article. Are y'all tired of Will Smith and Jada doing interviews? Hit us with a 1. Hit me with a 1 if you're tired of Will and Jada doing interviews. Drop a 1 in the comment section. Melissa, I am so over Will and Jada doing interviews. I am dropping this 1. Drop it, drop it, drop it. Okay, Trash Can Wave says, I'm not interested. I'm over them and their interviews. Okay. FR says, absolutely. Well, unless you've been living under a rock or have your ears gorilla glued together or in a bathhouse, you are definitely aware of the interviews that have been taking place over the last month at least with Will Smith and Jada Pinkett, but mainly Will. Will's just been talking. And I don't know why, but it's been very, very, very personal and stuff that we just really shouldn't care about. I don't know. And so it's gotten to the point where there is a petition calling for Will Smith and Jada Smith to not be interviewed anymore. It has 18,000 signatures. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Will Smith and Jada Smith might need to take themselves away from the red table. At the very least, that's what people are saying. The change.org petition, aptly titled "Stop Interviewing Will and Jada Smith," launched a week ago, calls for the journalists to stop giving the Hollywood power couple a platform. And it's true. It's true. As of right now, the signatures total over 18,400. I'm promoting, what is this? Oh, no. Okay, that's what it is. In promoting his new self-titled memoir, and his film King Richard, which we will be reviewing tomorrow. So please come tomorrow. Will made several headlines by sharing personal confessions about everything ranging from intimate details concerning sex, with his sex life, to his marital problems with Jada. So this is Will right here. No one's interested. This is Will and Jada. This is him on this promotion tour. For those of you that don't know, Will played Richard in the movie. So again, we're going to be talking about that tomorrow. I'll be giving my review. And while much of the attention has been directed at Will, Jada has also been making headlines. In September, she said that she and her daughter Willow have been considering BBLs. Earlier in the year, she revealed she passed out from a bad batch of ecstasy. So the throwing up thing was the last straw, wrote the commenter who signed the petition. Will confessed he coped with being cheated on by his first girlfriend by having so much intercourse that he would gag. So again, TMI, if you are among everyone else in the world that's just like over it, go ahead to change.org and sign that petition. Again, I don't have no dog in that fight. I could care less one way or another because I don't listen to it. So yeah. Blind Guy says, there was serious news tonight. Will, Jada, the White House, racially charged, mentally ill, the relations list, bathhouse, vampires posting. Listen, we started with Pearl Harbor, okay? Jeez. Yes. Where her mama at? Listen, probably spending the money with her. Trash Can Waves is like, huh? Listen, everybody's over Will. They're over it. Now, speaking of being over, as I was looking for something to talk about with Portia, I saw this and I was like, what the heck is going on? What's going on? You have to catch some of my old lives because yeah, that's all I'm gonna say on that. So anyway, Tyrese, let me see. Y'all, who is that? Not Tyrese, sorry. Taye Diggs. Taye Diggs is seen here. And they say it appears he has come out as a flamboyant gay man. Okay. Let me see what you guys can see to make sure. Okay. All right. So this is him. He appears to be in a wig. They said he's been facing rumors about his sexuality for years. Well, now it appears that those rumors have been confirmed. This is Media Takeout. The news learned that he recently posted a video where he and a female friend were exercise dancing, and he was behaving like a full-blown flamboyant gay man. Wow. In the past, he hinted in interviews that he might be gay, and by his choice of clothing, he's also suggested that his gender is fluid, but the actor's fans have always dismissed it as rumors, and saying he was just acting fluid or gender fluid or whatever. So do y'all think he's trolling? I think he's trolling, but it could just be me. Do you think he is trolling? Leave a comment down below if you believe it or not, but I think he's trolling. So here's the video. I think after ads. She's like, is there any serious news? There was some. So he's 50, best known for his roles in the Broadway musicals Rent and Hedwig and The Angry Inch, the TV series Private Practice, and All American. The films How Stella Got Her Groove Back and Brown Sugar, The Best Man, and its sequel. I'm not about to go through all his movies. But anyway, come on, we waiting on you to play. Oh.
More weekend movement. I got some help from Fergie. What? Moon Lovegood. And of course the little Bina. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Follow it. So, kick and kick. We're gonna double up. Okay. Double up. Double up.
Okay, he might not be trolling.
No, shimmy, go up. Shimmy, go up. Now, oh my God. It's Sunday. Attitude. All right, get back up. From the top. You guys, if you don't get it right at first, take your time. It's Instagram. You can rewind.
All right. All right, without music, because I already know YouTube is going to be like, ooh, she's playing someone's song. But anyway, he trolling. Is he trolling, y'all? This is without music. Well, he seems to be having fun. He's having fun with it. He seems to be having fun with it. Here's his picture with the perched lips and the wig. Trash Can Wave says somebody trolling them cheeks. Hanging out with them all natural white women will mess you up, is your opinion. Who is this? Taye Diggs? When was his last project? Because folks will do anything for clout. Good point, Natasha. Very good point. Talking about you have to pay a toll, child, please. Very good question, Natasha. It's been a minute, I think. Bless Reborn said she done. She's grabbing her purse like that meme and walking out. Let's come back. Oh, we didn't talk about Juicy Lawyer though. Okay, I'll go back to it. I don't know what you're talking about, but I'll look it up. I think the world has gone crazy, Shatika says. Blind Guy says, just be gay. Why he extra with the flamboyant part? I don't know. You know, if you're of a certain age, then you remember the times where folks was just gay. Everyone didn't have to be flamboyant. They didn't have to change into a completely different person as a result of coming out. And so I agree with you 100%. You gay, but everybody is flamboyant. We don't need to hear this, Will. Just make movies. Exactly. I don't need to hear that. All right. So anyway, that's that. Let me run this commercial real quick while I go find this article that Trash Can Waves was looking for. Here we go. If you're liking my channel, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. Right now, do it. Right now, do it. So if you're just tuning in or you're catching the replay, hey, replay gang, make sure you leave a comment. Even if you're the replay gang, I do answer my comments that even from the replay gang. But anyway, just as a commercial just said, if you like what you see on my channel, you have not subscribed yet, consider hitting me with the subscribe. Consider subscribing to my channel. Great content here, but also, hit the like button on this video if you like what you see. And then, of course, hit the notification bell. Don't just hit it. I always say scroll up, hit all. So that way you'll be among the first to know when I go live. What's the significance with that? How often do you go live? Well, for the month of December, I am doing Livemas. That's right. You heard of Vlogmas. I do Livemas, where I am going live every day in the month of December, from December 1st through the 25th. So with that being said, we're going to head back into the news. Now, all right. I don't see the article that you're talking about, Trash Can Waves. The replay is respectable. Nice. Get out. Like, he playing dress up. That's what it feels like to me. I don't know. We'll see. She claimed the lawyer jumped up and assaulted the judge or the lawyer. Okay. Now you're okay. Look. Jussie Smollett judge, defense attorney differ on. Okay, is this what we're talking about? Okay, here we go. Found it. I had it. It just, the title kind of threw me off. Okay. FR Humphrey says the replay is respectable. I love the replay gang. I love the fact that, you know, sometimes I'm well off live, showered, changed, chilling, eating, and I'll get a random comment and I'm like, oh, they're watching the video. And I love to answer you guys. So don't feel like any slighted in any way, because I do answer the replay gang. So anyway, seems like the lawyer in the Smollett case is at odds with the judge. Now let's see. Looks like they're at odds. Now, from what I see is what they're at odds about, they're not in agreement with. So, Melissa, what are you talking about? Let's listen to the article. If it loads.
When you shop, you have lots of products to choose
There you go
from,
with an ad.
and manufacturing these products creates emissions. So how can things get made, but with fewer emissions? At ExxonMobil, we're working on solutions.
Are you serious?
Like
all
carbon
right.
capture, which could lower manufacturing emissions.
I never let the lunch letter.
Change
Yep, I got it.
And transition to lower carbon energy.
I never let the
future.
ad play. Today
That's
I
how
decided
we're
let it
advancing
play.
climate solutions. Find out more at energyfactor.com.
All right. All right, here we go.
Jussie Smollett judge, defense attorney differ on lunging claim. It was a jaw-dropping moment in an already dramatic trial. An attorney for Jussie Smollett said in court that, just moments before, the judge presiding over the case had lunged at her while attorneys huddled in a sidebar. "Judge, you physically moved towards me," Tamara Walker told Cook County Judge James Lynn during the trial Thursday. Lynn vigorously denied it, and the courtroom devolved into something close to chaos. Spectators murmured, attorneys began an animated argument for a mistrial, and Lynn denied the accusation strenuously. He had simply been extremely surprised at what attorneys requested during the sidebar, he said. The story spread like wildfire through the Layton Criminal Court building, where Lynn has presided over a felony courtroom for years. On Friday, Walker told the Tribune she believed Lynn's physical response was spontaneous and not intended to intimidate, perhaps it was even involuntary, but it was shocking all the same. "I was in disbelief," she told the Tribune. "I did not expect that type of reaction to me doing my job." The incident was touched off during Walker's cross-examination of Olivinjo Osendero, one of the state's key witnesses, who testified Smollett recruited him and his brother to stage a hoax hate crime attack on him one night in January 2019. Attacking the brothers' credibility is central to the defense case. They are expected to argue, in part, that the brothers may have actually attacked Smollett, perhaps motivated by homophobia. To bolster that argument, Walker showed jurors texts from Olivinjo Osendero that called someone fruit and gaylord, as well as an exchange between him and his brother in which he referred to someone who might have been gay as sicko. During the course of the questioning, Lynn said the matters being raised were very collateral, at which point Walker and her team repeatedly requested a sidebar. Attorneys and the judge huddled in a corner, without a court reporter present. The defense asked Lynn for a mistrial based on his characterization of the cross-examination as collateral. "As soon as I made the motion, Judge Lynn reacted with shock and seemed to become upset, and at that moment had a reaction to physically move toward me with the upper portion of his body," Walker told the Tribune on Friday.
He leaned forward.
After the sidebar, Lynn directed jurors to leave the courtroom, and Walker again asked for a mistrial, this time in open court, because of the collateral comment as well as your physical actions toward me in the sidebar.
Come on now.
Lynn strenuously denied making threatening moves, saying he was just quite startled that the defense would ask for a mistrial on those grounds.
What collateral meant in that context was, we're talking about things he said to other people, he said from the bench. There's nothing for a mistrial here. Frankly, I'm stunned you'd consider a mistrial. In addition, Smollett attorney Heather Weidel said in court Lynn was making snarling faces when granting objections from prosecutors. Lynn denied making faces, denied lunging, and denied the mistrial.
Right.
After a recess, the trial moved on.
Okay.
Walker told the Tribune that, contrary to some media reports, she was not crying as she made her argument. My voice cracked, but I did not cry.
Okay, I'm done with that. So I agree with you. Reach. It's a reach. Tell me you know you're going to lose the case without telling me I'm going to lose the case. The MAGA judge lunged at me. I don't know if he a MAGA judge or not, but I just imagine what was going on, and I don't think it matters. MAGA, not, lean, right, all this other crap don't really matter at all. This is not an airtight case for the defense. Bottom line, point blank, period. And from what it sounds like, she said something and the judge leaned forward. I wasn't there. That's just my opinion. Victim, no surprise. Jussie chose her. Desperation. Sent him to jail. This sounds like Jussie and women form. Exactly. And that's that. So, y'all, I'm looking at this picture of Taye. And he really out here in this wig. Okay, Jesus. So, so we did that. It was one thing I wanted. Oh, all right. I'm going to just play for a little bit. Let's see. We're almost at 2 hours. I'm going to play for a little bit, some random trivia, Christmas trivia, and then I am going to head out. All right, random Christmas trivia with Melissa. So as some of you guys know, this is Livemas Day 6 with Melissa Berrien. I'm your host, Real Talk with Melissa Berrien, and I just got finished covering some breaking hot topics, that whole thing. But now we're going to transition and give a dose of the holiday season by doing some trivia. So the first question is, this is easy for y'all Reformed saints. Where was baby Jesus born? Since you know so much, since you know what 'tis the season, where was baby Jesus born? And don't say Talladega Nights. Talladega. Where was he born? Let's see. Taye, I can't. All right. In a manger. Okay, that's close. He was born in Bethlehem. La 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 la. Anyway, what are two other most popular names for Santa Claus? So he's known as Santa Claus, and then this name and that name. And then I got to find a debate question because I don't like this. This is making me sleepy. I'm going to do one more. Oh, I was supposed to cover Portia. Portia. Leave a 1 if you guys want to talk about Portia. Some of you have dropped off. St. Nicholas, yep. Yep. And St. Nick, yep, exactly. That's it. What did Frosty the Snowman do when a magic hat was placed on his head? Frosty got the hat and he started doing this. What did he do? Come on, we watch this every year as kids. We watch this every year as kids. He got that hat and he started doing something immediately. Frosty. Yep. Come to life and dance. Oh, I forgot you. You're a trivia buff for real. I forgot. This is easy. What are you supposed to do under a mistletoe? Oh, okay, Trash Can Waves, Mr. Smart Guy. I got one for you. Listen, Frosty turned up. He got a hat and started dancing. Very good. Come to life. Very good. Kiss. That's right. Here's one. Oh, where is it? In the song. No. Okay, yeah. In the song Winter Wonderland, what do we call the snowman? In the meadow, we can build a snowman. Let's see if Mr. Know-It-All knows that one. No, not Bob. Depends on who's under the mistletoe. Exactly. I ain't kissing everybody. Jolly old Saint Nick. Frosty, no. In the meadow, we can build a snowman. What's the next line of that song? Oh, Lord. Natasha said Jerome. JJ. I wonder if he took Puppy with him. He came to life and said, happy birthday. Listen. He came to life and said, happy birthday. She stole my thunder. Okay. Oh, thank you, Bless. That's it. Yep. Exactly. Oh, okay. I'm going to you guys refresh your chat because some of you are still with the first question. So refresh before I go to the last question of the evening, and then I can this is Elf. So Elf is one of my favorite Christmas time movies. Like top. So in the movie Elf, what was the first rule of the Code of Elves? And I can hear him saying it. Hit the live. No, I don't want to hit the live button. Oh, you mean in the chat? If I hit the live, it's gonna go. What's the elf code? No, not what he like to eat. Is someone pulling an Adrian and not clicking on live? Someone is. Because somebody, Craig, eat spaghetti and milk. No, close. It's a saying. He said, what is the first rule? And they all said it in unison. Na, 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 na. The first rule is you don't talk about Fight Club. Yes. Now let's go to the real first rule. Milk and cookies. Else build toy. What the heck? You guys know why? Okay, so y'all are not elfers. That's what I'm getting from this chat. Y'all are giving me, Melissa, we do not enjoy elf as much as you and your family. That's what I'm getting right now. Facts. Jerome did his thing, Natasha. Don't talk about it. What? Who are you people? Treat every day like Christmas. You don't remember that? Okay, now I gotta find it. Oh, Lord. Y'all didn't. These people have not watched. That's whatever. I can't. All right. Let's just risk it all. All right. Here it is, folks. Let me rewind it a little bit. I don't even know whose Facebook account. Oh, Lifetime. Now you said it. I remember exactly. I'm like, how? Come on. That's classic. And so I stumped you. I was looking for something to stump you. All right, here we go. I don't know all the reindeers, but I think I can call most of them. Okay, here we go.
Let's recite the code of the elves, shall we? Number 1. Every day like Christmas.
We're gonna go ice skating and sugar pops.
2. Every day like Christmas.
We can make gingerbread houses and eat cookie dough, and maybe even hold hands.
3. Every day like Christmas.
and even hold hands.
As fast as we can.
All right. Someone says, don't say Rudolph and don't say Donald, don't say Blitzen. I don't know him. Oh, Elf, not Elvis. Exactly, not Elvis. Natasha, I'm telling you, we're the best part of chaos and disorder, though. Yes, you are. We love you. Name all the reindeer. Okay. All right, here we go. You know, Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Comet, Cupid, Donner, and Blitzen. And do you know the most famous reindeer of all? Boom, 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 Rudolph. Is there more? Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike. Okay. Don't say Rudolph. What? Oh wow. Here's one. We'll end on this one. This should be easy and obvious. What was the highest grossing Christmas movie of all time so far? Highest grossing. Very interesting. Because I would have thought, but it wasn't. Ralphie, A Christmas Story? No. Yep. Natasha got it. It was Home Alone. Yep. Very. Nope, it wasn't The Grinch. It was Home Alone. How interesting. Trash Can Waves guessed. First he guessed Charlie Brown. Then he said The Grinch. But no, it was Home Alone. Home Alone. Yep. Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen. I'd like to thank the Academy. Go ahead, girl. Let me give you your music. Go ahead. Everybody wants to know what his dad did for a living. Natasha, here comes the smart ones. You know, Montreal, don't grow stupid. Oh Lord. Our neighbors to the north are like, listen, we got this. Okay, since they got it so much. This is easy. How do you say Merry Christmas in Spanish? I am not gonna do that. Y'all already know that one. And I keep saying we're done. Who wrote Christmas doesn't come from a store? Maybe Christmas perhaps means a little bit more. Think about it. It rhymes. Bows deeply. Yes, that deep bow. For a parish church for 9 people living in that big house. Feliz Navidad. Absolutely, absolutely. All right. Yep, Dr. Seuss. Exactly, Natasha. Once again. Yep, Dr. Seuss himself. Y'all are really getting into this. I want to go, but I really don't have nowhere to go. I'm just going to go cut pizza on Google and edit. Oh, this is okay. One of you guys know this. You have all the smart parts. What popular Christmas song was actually written for Thanksgiving? Crazy. What popular Christmas song was actually meant for Thanksgiving? Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. He was a stalker at Walmart. Oh, Trash Can Waves. He got it. No, it was actually Jingle Bells. Thank you, Trash Can Waves, for answering that. Yep, you're absolutely right. It was Jingle Bells. Those of us of a certain age, you should absolutely know this. In what was the first company that used Santa Claus in advertising? They continue to use him, I think. All right, what company? Yep, exactly. Nope, it was actually Coke. It was actually Coke. Good one, good one, good one. How did Buddy the Elf get to the North Pole in the movie Elf? How did Buddy get to the North Pole? And then I'm gonna end with a good one. Polar bears. Nope. But I'm only 19, so Coca-Cola. Elevator. Close. Okay, not really close, but close, I guess. Buddy used Uber, of course. Thank you. No, he didn't use Uber. It wasn't in a dream. Buddy ended up being in Santa's bag. And when Santa got back to the North Pole from delivering all his toys, he opened it up and Buddy crawled out as a baby. So that's how he did that. And finally, for real, the movie Miracle on 34th Street is based on a real-life department store. Which one is it? The movie Miracle on 34th Street is based on a real-life department store. What is it? She's got it. Macy's, yes. That boy said JCPenney's. All right, we're going to end on JCPenney's. Yes, it was Macy's. Absolutely one of my favorite Christmas movies. I just like a lot of Christmas movies. So, because I keep saying this one's my favorite, that one's my favorite. But when I say it's my favorite, it's one that I don't miss each season. I watch it over. So he said same thing. No, JCPenney's is not Macy's. Wait, Walmart. Oh my goodness. FR said Walmart. That would be so funny if that movie was redone in Walmart. But anyway, friends, we are 2 hours and 14 minutes in or out, however you want to look at it. I am still waiting for my other channel to be activated so that I can go live. I forgot about that part. So I was sending you guys over there and it wouldn't let me activate to go live. I had to activate it in that moment. And then they said it'll be 24 hours after that. So it should be around the 24-hour mark right now, but either way it goes, I am definitely going live over there. But again, it is Everything Else Melissa Berry, and that's the name of the channel. And so make sure you tune in tomorrow because we're going to be reviewing King Richard, the movie, what we thought about it. And unless something really breaks in breaking news, I'll be covering that as well. Today was enough. Like we talked about it all. Thank you, Trash Can Waves co-host, for dropping that one story because that was hilarious. Once I found it, that the Smollett lawyers tried to reach to that capacity. Like that was a stretch. Okay, over where got it and subbing pronto. Thank you so much. I got you, sis. Montreal code don't need to be spoken. I felt the vibe check and knew what to do. I always enjoy y'all's company. I enjoy you guys' company. I'm telling you, I attempted Vlogmas previous years, and I'm telling you, it feels nothing like this year. This year has been very special. I appreciate you guys definitely coming and support freaking day after day. Like I'm going live every day, and y'all are here for it. I love it. So make sure you share with a friend, a cousin, your grandpa, all in people who you think will enjoy my channel. Melissa, could you trust your family on Family Feud? My family, I'd pick and choose. We've already discussed it. We're all not coming as a full team. I am picking and choosing who I'm taking. No. Much fun. Thank you. Just good, wholesome fun. Let me see. Let's go look right now because y'all really, let's go over there now. Because somebody was like, I never see it. Ooh, and the lead attorney is live and y'all over here with me? Because some of y'all don't play about missing him. What is it called? YouTube. Oh, wait, no. I don't want studio. Let's switch the accounting. I hit another YouTube milestone with watch hours on this channel. Okay. There it is. So I'm going to Copy. This is, yes, I have another channel. It's called Everything Else Melissa Berry. It's where I'm going to go live and do my nails, or I want to do that King Richard over there. Like just do others, like my vlogging and stuff like that. I'm not a Patreon person. Unfortunately, I know some of you really enjoy Patreon, but I'm not. YouTube only shows you with this channel. I'll keep looking. I just put it down here. That's rough. What's rough? What's the other channel? He's not live unless he's doing a pattern exclusive. Oh, he's with Mosaic. But that's neither here nor there. We're here together, enjoying each other, and there you have it. So with that being said, that is the link. I'm not live over there yet because, like I said, they're still activating it, so then I can go live. But again, it's just my second channel where you'll get to see more of me beyond reacting and personal stuff. I go over there and I do my makeup, I do my nails. I may finish. Well, I still got to do the snowman. So I got to do the snowman. It's just literally what it's called. Everything Else Melissa Berry. So, no videos. It won't pull up. I don't know why it won't pull up. Hold on. It says the video is still being processed. I do not know why. I'll put something over there. I'll put something over there. Just keep coming back. All right. So I'm not going to hold y'all. I'll go play with timestamps, and I'll go over on that channel, put a couple of videos over there. That's what I'll do. I'll go put a couple of videos over there. Just keep checking back. Okay. And toenails would be a big hit. No, but I am thinking about cutting soap. So anyway, Bless says, I'm surprised. It's slow. All of that other stuff. I know. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, I'll get some stuff over there. But in the meantime, as always, be kind to each other. Be kind to other people, because people kind of wilding out these days, you know? And yeah, it may need some time to upload the video. Yes, that's what it was. But oddly, she stole my thunder. It's been uploading since yesterday. So I don't know what's going on. I'll re-upload it and play with it. So give me a couple of minutes, because I got to do the timestamps for here. And then I'll go play on that channel. Give myself some chat. I'll zhuzh it up a little bit. Okay. So check my community wall. Gosh, I have to upload a video for tomorrow morning. Have fun, sis. Good night, Pamela Care. Yeah, new channels take forever to upload, don't they? Sheesh, I ain't used to that. Look at me. I've been in the game for a minute now. I done forgot. Real talk, I've got to check out your self-care chats. A lot of that will be over there. I don't want to confuse the algorithm. So you too much, woman. That's why it's taking so long. Oh my goodness. Once you got a series of vids, it's faster. I got some stuff I'm put over there. Just give me a second. So anyway, let me do these timestamps, and then I'll head over there and give y'all something to talk about. So in the meantime, in between time, be kind. And yeah, I'll be setting up both channels because I ain't got nothing else to do but cut pizza on Google. So anyway, peace.